Good morning, students. Today we're going to learn about area of trapezoids. So here's a formula. We're going to use area equals 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height. So this is a formula we're going to use. Some of you would like to use base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2. So it's up to you. I'm going to show you how the 1/2 comes in hand. So let's see some examples so you can see why I like to use this one. So we have this trapezoid. Notice we have our base 1 and our base 2. So this will be my base 1, base 2. As a matter of fact, base 1, base 2 doesn't matter which one is base 1, which one is base 2, because you're going to add them. So it's the same thing as 7 plus 14, then 14 plus 7. And then I have my height, that is 5. So I have the formula here. So we need to plug in the numbers, these three numbers, into the formula, which are the bases and the height. When I put them, it says the area is equals to 1/2 7 plus 14 times 5. Now here I follow order of operations, so I will add first anything that is inside parentheses. So 7 plus 14, that will be equals to 21, which now my formula will look area is equals to 1/2 times 21 times 5. Now notice here I can multiply all of them. So for this reason, I can say, now I use this 1/2. I'll say, what will be half of 5? And why 5? Because I know that one you can cut it in half. What will be half of 5? So in this point, once I do that, I know that half of 5 is 2.5. So now I say area is equals, I still have my 21 and then 2.5. And notice that 1/2 is gone because I use half of 5. So there I have it. And then from here, all you have to do is multiply 21 times 2.5. And when you multiply, you should get an answer of 52.5. So there, we find the area of this trapezoid. Next example. Now we have bases 18 and 8 and height of 13.5. So we have our formula, plug in the numbers. Area is equals to 1/2 times 8 plus 18 times 13.5. So what is our first step? To add what is in parentheses. And we have a equals 1/2. When we add 8 plus 18, it gives us 26 times 13.5. Now here, I can say what is half of 26. If you think about it, half of 26 is 13. So my formula will look as a area is equals to 13 times 13.5. When we multiply those two, the area of this trapezoid will be area is equals to 175.5. So if you want to try the next one on your own, pause the video and then try it on your own. So here we go. The next trapezoid, same concept. Identify your two bases, which in this case 26 and 7, and your height will be 12. Remember that the height is the distance from one base to the other on the vertical line, and it has to create this right angle. So when we put those numbers into the formula, it looks like area is equals to 1/2 times 26 plus 7 times 12. So once again, we add first. Once we add the 26 plus 7, area is equals to 1/2 plus times 33 times 12. And once again, out of these two, 33 and 12, which one will be good to cut in half? I will say the 12. So half of 12 will be 6. So now we have area is equals to 33 times 6. And when I multiply 33 times 6, I should get 198. Last example. Once again, if you want to try it, pause the video so you can try it on your own and compare your work with mine. So here we go. We have bases of 0.9 and 0.4. And notice this one, the height, they put it here on the side, just indicating that our height is 0.8. So here we go. We put in these two numbers into the formula, and we have 1/2 times 0.9 plus 0.4 times 0.8. So we're going to add first. And when we add 0.9 plus 0.4, that will be equals to 1.3. So now my formula looks like area is equals to 1/2 times 1.3 times 0.8. Now from these two, which one is good to cut in half? What will be half of 0.8? And that is 0.4. So now my formula will look like area is equals to 1.3 times 0.4. When we multiply these two, my product will be 0.52. So careful with those decimals. So there you have it. I hope this helped you. And if you still have the journal from class, use your journal to see more examples. And you have your assignment right here. So make sure you complete all of them and submit your answers. See you next time.